London is an important place to me because it's where I was born and I lived there for 7 years until I moved to Delhi. It's important to me because it's where most of my friends and family live. Also, it is one of my favorite cities that I've been to. There are still a lot of places that I've not been to, but I know that it'll still be one of my favorite cities once I've been to a lot of places. I especially like the weather in London because it gets very cold there and I like cold weather. In London, I lived in Wembley. My house was a few kilometers away from the Wembley Stadium. A huge environmental concern happening in London right now is a high level of pollution in London's air, and it is heavily polluted with many monitors recording high levels of nitrogen dioxide in the air. Acids, chemicals, metals, and dust drifted in from the continent, mixed with diesel exhaust, and then became trapped in its still dry air. London has had 4,300 deaths a year just from pollution, which is one of the worst figures in the entire Europe. A pollution monitor in Northern Ireland registered a level of 10 nitrogen dioxide in the air, the highest possible level. A list of some effects of heavy pollution are short-term irritation to the eyes, nose, and throat, headaches, nausea, bronchitis, and pneumonia. Over a long period, it can result in heart attacks, lung diseases, cancer, even damage to the brain, nerves, liver, and kidneys. The latest figures tell us that 29,000 people die every year from it in Britain, twice as many as from road traffic, obesity, and alcohol combined, and that air pollution is now the second most cause of death after smoking. The increased air pollution has made many people get cancer in the last few years and has caused many asthma attacks. The weather in London looks fine for people who have asthma, but if this pollution problem continues, the problem could get more serious and worse. Many solutions are being put in place to try and reduce the level of pollution in London. The solutions involve closing roads and reducing traffic, which are the main causes. If the government tries to reduce the amount of cars on the road, there would be less pollution. Solutions that have been set up already is that there are already low emission zones in various areas in London and in other places in England. The government is also making plans for there to be a fleet of low emission taxis, and all buses will soon have hybrid engines. There were also rumors that we could see a lot more electric cars sooner, but that may be too expensive for people.